Yeah. All right. Hello, viewers. Good afternoon. So we are here live for our client live shout out. So with Nelly, who is one of our very, very special clients. So hi Nelly. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Okay, so I'll be asking you a few questions today. So I hope you are ready for this. So, where are you talking to me from now?
I'm talking to you from the United.
Okay. So, which country are you from?
I'm from Nigeria. I'm a full-blooded
Okay. So,
Nigerian.
all right. So, which part of Nigeria are you from?
I'm from Imo State.
Okay. Um. So, you said you're currently in the UK. So, will you quickly brief us? What are you in the UK for currently? Are you still with Wolverhampton, or what are you currently doing in the United Kingdom?
All right. I'll just take it a little bit backward. Um, I came to the United Kingdom through educational route, and presently I'm done with school. I came here for my master's degree program. I'm done with school right now, basically, and I am a healthcare personnel. I'm a healthcare assistant presently. I'm a carer. I give care to um, aged people who have dementia, all sorts of health disability presently. Yeah, that's what I do. Hello. I can hardly hear you. Are you there? Hello, guys. Just hold on. I think she's having a little network itch from her end. We might end this live and start all over again. What happened there?
Yeah, this is Nigeria, so
Yeah, I think there was a
that was
little network disconnection at that point. I
yes,
don't know.
so that was network
So,
hitch.
yeah,
So yeah. So you were telling us what you're currently up to in the United Kingdom.
yeah. So, I said I'm a carer. I'm a to people who have dementia. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I want to be sure you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes,
All
I can
right.
hear you.
So, presently, I I give care to aged people who have health challenges, dementia, and all sorts. Um, and I'm also a pure healthcare personnel.
Okay. So that's beautiful. Can you, we
I
will
need
start
you to work
with the
on your
country where you are
volume.
now. Yes, I can
I
hear
can
you.
hardly hear you. I don't know why I can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you better.
Okay, so can you tell us what one good thing about the United Kingdom where you are?
United Kingdom is a beautiful country where things are properly organized. Everything is put in place here. The government know exactly what they are doing, and have made a lot of impact in the lives of its citizens and the habitants here. Those of us who have relocated from our various destinations to come and dwell here, the country have made available um, put things in place for living here to be comfortable, like jobs are made available. It's easy to get a job here, it's easy to live here, taxes are well paid, everything's are organized. Um, the country is functioning properly, all facilities are intact. So it's actually a beautiful place to live in. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one about the United Kingdom. So now let's go to Care Global Consulting. What service did you access from Care Global Consulting, and which year was that?
Okay. In 2022, I met with Keg Lover. I was introduced to her from a friend who she also rendered an assistant to, that gave me her contact. And when we met, it was basically about the school route. And I got a full assistance from Care Global academically. She secured an admission for me in the United Kingdom at the University of Wolverhampton for me to study my master's degree program on health and social care. And these services was rendered completely free. I didn't pay a dime for to secure a space in a university in the United Kingdom. All services was done free. She requested for All she requested for was my documents and every requirement she needed to pursue the admission and get it. And she also went ahead to secure my visa, and it was also strictly done free. I can't remember paying a dime to her concerning this. Everything was done. She booked my biometrics for my biometrics. She booked my visa space, and until I got to the UK, settled in. She was there in the space, making sure everything was intact. And speaking of this, as at the time she was securing my admission, all universities in Nigeria were on strike. Even
Yeah.
though I had challenges with my getting my transcripts from my university in Nigeria because all universities were on strike then. She was still able to pull some strings and with the university in the United Kingdom, and my admissions was secured. And even though I also arrived late due to her connections and everything, I was able to get to school in one piece, and I resumed. And these services was done accurately, and I thank her for that.
Thank you, Madam Nelly. Thank you. So now let's go to the next question. Have you been to our office before? Because I know that some people
Yes,
never came to our office till they traveled.
yes, I was at your office at Lugbe, yeah, somewhere around close to if you're going towards the Nigerian airport in Abuja. I was at your
Yes,
office, and it was a
yes.
nice one, well entertained, audience given, staff intact, and all that. Yeah, I was there live.
Okay. And I definitely know that you met, with other staff that day, other staff members
Yeah,
of
I did Oluchi, and I've forgotten the name of the other staff. Yes, I met with some staff life. Yeah, I did.
Okay, so that's fine. Yeah. Now let's go to um how did you see our service? Like, did you like our service? How well do you like it? Will you be able to recommend us to other people, to use our service?
There's as at the time I traveled, or as at the time I met with Global Consulting Limited, there were a lot of um, people, agencies also doing the same. But talking about this, I'll give a lot of credibility to Care Global, not just because they were able to give me what I wanted, but the attitude and sincerity, transparency was one watchword for me with Care Global Consulting. They had a lot of transparency, and they were very straight with whatever they were doing. They never attached themselves with any illegality. They never attached themselves to anything that never was never true or illegal. Everything they were doing was straight and transparent. There was never any hidden charges anywhere or any form of way of trying to extort from their clients. Everything they said they were offering was what they actually offered. And I can categorically recommend
Okay.
so I can categorically recommend someone else to Care Global Consulting because my experience with them was swift and nice, and I had an assurance from them because there was a word she told me that made me to lay back and was well relaxed. She told me in the history of her job, she can categorically say she had never lost a visa, she has never been
Yeah.
denied a visa. And then
Yeah.
that's why when she's working with any client, she particularly tells them every document I need to do my job, I need you to put it in place. And I need you to follow me on the pace at which I am going because I know what I'm doing and I'm good at what I'm doing. And trust me, at the end of the day, it was quite established that yes, they know what they are doing and we got what we're looking for. So I would gladly recommend Care Global Consulting Limited to anybody.
All right, thank you for that. Just like she said, for the UK route, we do other routes like Canada, we do US,
Yeah,
we do
yeah.
Ireland, we do Australia, we do other countries as
Okay,
well.
let me
Now,
actually come in there. Sorry
yeah,
to cut you short. While
okay.
she was actually pursuing the UK for me, she also gave me a platform to also study in Canada as well. So I had two opportunities from her at a go, and they were both working positively. So after that time, I was only left with a decisive option on which of them I should go with because both of them, Canada and the UK, was actually working positively from her table. But at the end of the day, I chose the United Kingdom because I felt it was coming faster as at the time I needed it, even though the two was promising and sure to go. But as at that time, I just decided to go with the one that I knew was going to give me the visa first. So then it was the United Kingdom. So she actually gives this opportunity to both Canada, the US, and all those. So yeah,
Thank you. So, we have a lot of students who have traveled to Canada as well and US and other countries. So, but then for the UK route, which you went to, we had never had any visa refusal for our client, our students going to the UK. But then recently, that was it early this year or late last year, we had one visa refusal, and my mind told me that the student did not go to as in stick to all the instructions given to him. Definitely we are not there. He was in Lagos. He never, most of my clients never come to my office. So and then at the end of the day, his visa delayed to come. His school withdrew his cast because even the extension was exceeded, and then the decision did not come. So what now made him to have a refusal was that the school withdrew his cast. So it means that there was no sponsorship for him to come to the UK. So, and the school asked him to inform the immigration that they have withdrawn his card so that they will not refuse his visa, so that they can refund his money. And then when we now did that on his behalf, informing, the immigration, UKVI, that the school has withdrew his cards, and he has been instructed to inform them that his cards has been withdrawn. As at that time, the next thing that this guy had was a rejection. But then the good news is, which was so devastating for me because we wanted to maintain that record. But then the good thing is, recently, I think that was last month, yeah, April, we reapplied for him. I think in March, is it April? Okay, this is actually August, so not April. Last month it was July. So between June and July, we resubmitted his application because he's still stuck with us. So because he definitely knew what we did for him. So and then he has finally gotten his visa now, and then he will be traveling this month. So it has brought us back to the level of we having no visa refuser, because that has been for the UK for our students. So we are back
Wow, that's
on
nice.
that record again. So yes, so now
That's
let's
great.
go
That's great.
to thank you. So now let's go to other discussion. Nelly, I would like you to use this platform to tell our viewers and also people that will watch this live to use our service. I don't know if you understand that. It's a request,
Yeah,
not a
yeah, yeah,
question.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hello, guys. My viewers, my fans, those that are watching me. I want to say a big thank you to all of you who has come on live um, quite on a short notice, because I uploaded this on my platform few hours before I came on this live. And the week has been really hectic for me. I've not had a lot of time to come on this place to actually alert you guys and let you know I'll be coming on this program this morning. But on a short notice, quite a number of you are able to come on live with me. Juliet Igbinedion, I am grateful. Thank you for watching me live. I appreciate you. Um, I just want to um, uh, endorse you guys to please take up on this opportunity of click on Care Global Consulting International, and then you will not regret it. It's a very wonderful consulting company. They are good at what they do, and trust me, I don't think any of you who will partner with her will have a regret, because I'm speaking to you live and direct now, telling you that have actually tested it and it is actually trusted. So it's something that if you do, you're not going to regret it. So I would encourage any one of you who wants to give it a try. I've been to her office, I've met her one on one, I've spoken to her, I've eaten and I've drank with her, I've met her live. She's real, she's exactly what she says she is, and she's good at what she does. There's a difference between you doing something because every other person is doing it, and there's a difference with you doing what you know how to do best. She's good at what she does, and trust me, she records success. So, for me as a person, I want to identify or work with someone who has got success over the years, who has recorded success over the years of on what he or she does. And trust me, Care Global Consulting Limited is one of those people that you can trust when it has to do with travels, academically, visa, and ticketing. Trust me, she's good to go. So I will encourage all my viewers, my fans to patronize her. And also, if you have any challenges, you can drop me a message. If you're finding it difficult to reach out to her, I can give you a direct link on how to reach out to her. That will be very easy. And I guarantee you, I'll be there to assist you all the way. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Nelly. The good
And
thing
hold on, please,
is,
guys, share this out, share this live out, comment on the comment section, share it out, make it go viral. Thank you very much. I would really appreciate it if you share this live for me. Share it, share, share, share. Tag everyone you know to to come on this live. If they cannot meet us on the live program, you can share it, you can comment, and you can like as well. Thank you so much, and I am grateful.
That is the action Nelly that I know. Before
Thank
coming
you.
on this live, so she has requested to also have the live on her page, and this is the good thing about what we are doing. So she's also live on her page, and we are, as well as we being live on our own various platforms. So now, so we go to the last question about Care Global Consulting. Yeah, before we move to other question. Um, Nelly, what do you really like about our service? What will you say you really, really like about our service?
I like the transparency, like I said before. I like the transparency,
Okay.
I like the promptness, and I like the enthusiastic spirit that is being put on every individual. It is not, she doesn't do it like, I know this person, I don't know this person. Every of our clients are being treated equally. Because I remember that as at the time she was running my own program for both the United Kingdom and Canada, her own blood sister was on that platform as at that time. But you would not know. I think most of us knew because of the name, and everyone was carried the same way equally. She treats all her clients the same. Like I said, transparency, swiftness, and the enthusiastic spirit behind her work. So that's one thing I like about Care Global Consulting Limited. Yeah.
Okay, so away from Care Global now, so let's talk about other things. Um,
Okay.
Now I know that you're currently working, and so I will be asking you: is there any other thing you're currently doing in United Kingdom now? Is it Wolverhampton that you said you're in Wolverhampton, right?
Yes,
So
I'm
is there
still in
anything
Wolverhampton.
you're
Yeah.
okay? So is there any other service you're rendering in Wolverhampton that you would like your listeners to know? Some of your friends in Wolverhampton might come across this video, or some students in Wolverhampton might come across this video, and they might want to patronize you for it. So I don't know, what is there any other thing you're doing apart from your care job? By the way,
Okay.
Nelly studied social work, her undergraduate, and this her second degree master that she did. She also still did social work. So you now understand why she's doing care job. Okay, so that is actually her, like, that is her academic background as well. So so is there any other service you're rendering that you want the viewers to know about?
Yes, thank you for that. Like you said, for my first degree, I studied the BSc social work. I'm a social worker. And then also coming down here in the United Kingdom, I studied health and social care. And before I came here, I was a health personnel back in Nigeria where I do talk shows, lectures, orientating people, teaching them about the stability of their health, how to put their health in check. I was a stem cell distributor back in Nigeria, which I still am here in the UK, because health is wealth. I always tell people that your health is paramount to everything you do in life. If your health is intact, you can be able to score every goal. You must be healthy. You must try everything you do to make sure your health is intact. So I don't stop preaching about health issues. I'm a health personnel. Outside the fact that I take care of unhealthy people, I look after unhealthy people, people who have health challenges. I am also into giving you stem cells. I'm a stem cell distributor where you can take this product and it will stabilize your health, it will rejuvenate your cells. If you know about stem cell, or if you have read or seen anywhere they talk about stem cell, you know what stem cell is all about. Stem cells are products that rejuvenate the cells in the body. What makes us fall sick is when the cells in our body begins to diminish, begins to die off. We have young people who live with old body organs. You can see a 30-year-old lady or man living with a heart of a 60-year-old man or a 70-year-old man. This is because there has been a poor care to the body organs. So, what the stem cell product does is to rejuvenate the cells in the body and makes it younger. So, when you begin to take this product, it rejuvenates your cell, recreates the ones that are already dead, and keeps you alive and younger. So, I am into stem cell products, stem B to be particular. It's a product that I will encourage everyone to have a taste on and see. When I tell people my age, they don't believe it. Most of them expect me to be younger than what my actual age is, older, but I look younger than my age because stem cell has been able to rejuvenate, recreate new cells in my body and keeps me alive. And speaking of, I am not on the slim side. I am on the fleshy side, on the bulky side, but I am able to do everything. I am as flexible as someone who is on the very slim side because the cells in my body are functioning. And I don't think I can break down so easily because stem cell helps to rejuvenate, to recreate cells in my body. I can't, at my age, I cannot record a BP. I can't say I have a BP because the stem cell stabilizes my BP and keeps me alive. My organs, everything are working. And my mom at the age of 78 does not wear glasses. And mind you, this glasses is fashion glass. It's not a medicated glass. It's just a fashion glass. I can read properly. It's just a fashion glass. My mom at 78, she can read with her as tiny as the letters in the Bible. She can read her Bible without a glasses. She still stands on the pulpit to preach. She cooks. She cleans her house. She lives very healthy, all to the help of stem cell products. So if you want to know more about STEM B, you can hit me up on my DM, drop a message on my comment section, and we'll take it up from there because I don't want this program to just be all about um my stem cell products because we are here for a particular reason. So if you want to know more, I'm here for you. Just hit me on my DM and we'll pick it up from there. Thank you.
It's actually fine. So it's actually fine. I also love you guys to also showcase what you do as well using this program. Also,
Yeah,
my glasses is actually medicated. I have tried not to use glasses for a very long time. But then I couldn't run away from it. So because I use the system all the time. So you understand for how many years now
yeah.
I've been using system, always in
No,
front of the system. So
reading glasses are
yeah,
okay. Reading glasses
yeah,
are good for you, most especially when you're
yeah,
conversant with the computers, the phones. When you're always
yes,
accustomed to the screen, it's good you protect your eyes with a reading glasses. You know,
yes,
that's
yeah,
fine. That doesn't mean
yeah.
you have a
So
damaged
for
eye
over
or
10
a
years,
bad sight.
yes,
Yeah.
for over 10 years, I was running away from it. So my eyes were already getting affected. So and I had no, now I had to they had to place me on glasses. So I wanted to ask people like me, can I go on your stem cell?
Of course, of course.
Is
When you
there a
begin to
product
take
for me?
stem B, yes, stem B rejuvenates every cell in the body, every organ, every cells in the human body. The work of the stem B is to rejuvenate any cells. It's just like a detector. Once stem cell gets into your system, it begins to detect every dysfunctional cells in your body. And what it does is to rejuvenate the ones that are getting weak and recreating the ones that are dying off. So, and when your cells are working functional, they are very functional. Every sickness that comes into the body, it's your cells are functional to attack them. When you have malaria, when you have typhoid, when you have diarrhea, when you have eye problem, when you have BP, the work of stem cell is to detect this and begin to attack it. And because it's just like you building a wall of defense, When there's a flood, the fence is already there to send the flood back. But when the cells are open and weak, once the ailment comes into the body, it begins to deteriorate the body immediately. So the work of the stem cell is to rejuvenate. It's just like a newborn baby. When a child is born, every cell in that baby's body is still functional. So when the child is growing, their immune is still intact. Everything is still intact. It's so difficult for a disease to just kill off a newborn baby because all their immune systems are still functioning. Their cells are still functioning. So it's easy for them to fight diseases, sicknesses when it comes into their body. Most especially when the child is feeding properly on healthy, well balanced diets. You see that their body is easy to fight back. But an aged person, when ailment comes into the body cells are weak. So it's easy for them to accept these diseases or sicknesses that comes into the body. So now the work of stem cell is to create cells in your body or rejuvenate cells in your body to make it look as young as a newborn baby's own, to be able to fight these diseases as they are coming into your body. So at that point, everyone that it meets damage, it begins to repair it, to rejuvenate it, to recreate it, to
All
make it
right.
functional again. So if you're having a dysfunctional eyesight, the work of the stem cell is to detect that the cells in the eyes are having some dysfunctional issues. It begins to recreate it, it begins to rejuvenate it, it begins to rebuild it and make it functional again. And before you know, it begins to go. And let me just quickly drop two testimonies on this platform. I used to have ovarian cyst that was due for surgery. I was supposed to go for surgery to take off an ovarian cyst that the doctors had already said that it would be difficult for me to get pregnant through the normal vaginal process unless through IVF because I'd already had a very bad ovarian cyst. But through the help of stem cell, I didn't go through the surgery because the doctors had already said it was a 50-50 chance that
Wow.
the ovarian cyst can be taken off. If it is not cancerous, there's a possibility of it regrowing back and all that. But it was a 50-50 chance. But with the help of stem cell, I kissed it goodbye today without a surgery. And up
Mm.
until now, I have not
Oh,
had any other issues concerning that again till now that I'm speaking to you, and it will continue because I'm not even ready to give up on stem cell until the world comes to an end. That's the first one. Then the second testimony concerning stem cell I'm going to give right now is concerning my eyes as well. I had what they call pterygium growth. Those who are opticians on this live may know about what a pterygium growth is. It's a growth that grows from your white eyes to the black eyes, and it begins to grow like a white background in your pupil, and it begins to dysfunction your sight. And the opticians told me it's caused by the sun, the rays of the sunlight. So they recommended then I should always wear dark glasses or photochromic glasses. I had a very terrible one that was also due for me to operate on. But I actually did a surgery on one of my eyes to take out the pterygium growth, and I was meant to come back for the other one because they had to do the one that was minor, so I could resuscitate for them to take out the other one. But trust me, after that surgery, the pains I went through, I almost, for the first time in my life, I felt what pain is all about. It was terribly painful. So the fear of the pain, I didn't want to go back for the second surgery. Luckily, I met with stem cell products that recreated the cells in my eyes, and I kissed pterygium goodbye. And if you look into my eyes properly now, you see that there is no pterygium growth in my eyes anymore. It is gone through the help of stem cell products. I never went back for the second surgery, and that was it. So stem cell actually rejuvenates the cells in the body. And trust me, it's also good for children as well. We have kids who have this hereditary issues. My father used to have eye problem, so everybody in my family now wears glasses because my parents used to have eye problem. My parents have toothache problem, so everybody in my family used to extract teeth. You know this hereditary thing. So for children, it is actually recommended. It actually takes them away from this thing. It builds their cells as they are growing. When the stem cell gets into their system, it begins to dictate that thing that their gene has contacted through their parents,
Mm.
through hereditary. It begins to work on it before it becomes dysfunctional. So as they grow older and their cells, instead of their cells to start getting weaker, to begin to bring out these things that they have inherited from their parents. The work of the stem cell is to help them diminish it. And as they grow older, the stem cell is already fighting the war in their body system, and they will not even experience those things that their parents experienced. So stem cell is actually not for adults alone, it's for every human being that have cells in them.
Mm. The catch for me actually was when you talked about your mom, not using glasses, even at her age and all
At
of that, she could
78,
read the
yes,
Bible. So it was a catch for me,
yes,
and I was like, if I can take it and it will make me drop these glasses. So now that you're in
trust
the
me, it
UK,
will.
you sell all of these things still. So if people in
Yes.
other countries, like people in Nigeria, your friends in Nigeria now wants to buy the product, is it something they can still buy from you now that you're in the UK?
Of course, we have distributors everywhere in the world. We have distributors of our products everywhere in the world. All you need to say is, I want this, and it's delivered at your doorstep on a trusted platform. Yes.
Okay, but then it
Anywhere
is
you
you.
are,
The
we
deal is
can
coming
reach
to
you.
you. But then the deal is
Say
still
again?
coming to you. Okay. I mean,
Yes,
this
it will
sale is
come.
still
Yes,
coming to
yes,
you because it's you they
yes,
want to patronize.
yes. It will come to me. Yes. All I need to do is
Okay, okay.
I'll just send the ask any of our distributors wherever you are to send the product to you.
Mm,
If I cannot reach any of our distributors, we can DHL products, wedding products to every destination in the world, and you get
okay, that's good. So
yes,
you guys do well to patronize Nelly in Wolverhampton there,
yes.
and
I'll be
even in
very
Nigeria.
grateful.
You
Thank you.
you have all
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
the good effect, the good side of using stem cell. So I wouldn't mind to try for for myself. So now, um, let's talk about two more things, and then we'll call it a day. So, Nelly, I know that you're done now. You're working. Yeah, you are currently working. So, i- if you're to fix anything about Nigeria, and to make people to stop, to make people patronize the education in Nigeria more, and other things, what will that be if you are to fix anything in Nigeria?
Well, that is a very cumbersome question, a very large one at that. But as much as I can, I'll try to streamline it a bit because Nigeria is a big nation. Nigeria is a big country, and an individual fixing Nigeria, I don't see that coming so close. But first of all, the
Just
only
one
thing I
thing.
can say for yes, the
Yeah.
thing, one thing I can say is every Nigerian in your different occupation, dispensation, disposition, wherever you have your ability, try as much as possible to keep up a good Nigerian character and attributes.
Mm.
How do we achieve that? For instance, Care Global Consulting Limited. She's a Nigerian lady, and I'm sure she has studied in the United Kingdom as well, who came back to her country to develop her country by setting up a platform like this where she helps other people who want to study abroad to have the opportunity to travel without charging or trying to be deceitful or trying to swindle people because you have got this opportunity. I told you guys that My dealings with her was transparent, and it was swift, and it was honest. So every Nigerian can be honest in their own areas of dispensation. So in everything you do as a Nigerian, whether you're buying and selling, whether you're running your own, you're an entrepreneur, you're doing your own business, whatever you do, try as much as possible to be transparent. Do not try to swindle someone else, and be truthful. Be transparent as water, that everybody can see through what you do. I, for a person, I have a dream for my country. By the time I got to the United Kingdom, I saw the value for human life. I saw
Mm.
value for one and another. I saw value that the government
Yeah.
attributes to its citizens. Therefore, putting every basic amenities in place, making things functional. So that value is one thing I would love to bring back to my country, Nigeria, to make things functional, to make basic amenities put in place. It doesn't have to be the government. In your own business, in your own home, in your street, in your hometown, if you have abilities to put things in order, put it in order. Don't look at the areas of trying to extort or how you are going to benefit alone. Because by the
Mm.
time you benefit alone, it's only going to last for a period of time. Your generation, your time is going to pass on, but your children would have not benefited from that immorality. They will suffer it. But if you have laid down a good policy, a good standard, when you are no longer available, your children, your children's children, your children's friends, your relatives, your family and friends will benefit from that good legacy that have been put on ground. So we encourage every Nigerian to put hands with the government. We know that the government are really trying their best to do what they can do, in as much as they have not put in the best of what can bring the country to a better standard. Let us individually help ourselves to build a better Nigeria. If I help myself and help my neighbor helps himself and helps his neighbor. Before you know, we are creating a wide chain connection. And before you know it, to an extent, we'll build a good Nigeria together.
Let us build a better land. That is the
Right?
Onyeka Onwenu song. Are you
Yes,
there? Can you
yes,
hear me? Can you hear me
yeah,
singing?
yeah, yeah. I can hear you. I can
Okay.
hear you sing.
Okay. So now, thank you for that exposition. Now, also, just like in case our viewers, in case you come to Care Global Consulting to access our service, from January this year we have started charging fees for application, just in case you come, but then this application fee, your admission stage, especially for other countries apart from Canada that charges application where their application is not refundable when you pay to their school. For other countries like the UK and other some other countries that doesn't charge, US as well. Some schools charge for US, some don't. So for schools that don't charge, we charge commitment fee of 50,000. Now this is why a lot of students, when they come, they go move from one place to the other, and then maybe they would have gone to about three or four places, and they have admissions everywhere. So at the end of the day, they might just go, and then all your service will, because we had a lot of students. That's why that we have a lot of students that traveled, in the previous years. We also have a lot, more than, times five of the number that traveled did travel. So, and then we had worked tirelessly on this application. So that is why we are not doing a commitment fee, which is refundable. This money for your admission, the 50,000 naira that you're going to be paying is still refundable 3 months after your resumption and enrollment. So, meaning that the application in the end is still free. So, we have had students that have resumed 3 months after their enrollment, and then some of them did not, enroll on time, and then it took them a longer time. But then, after it was confirmed by the school that okay, these people were already fully enrolled, their money was refunded. And then if you're a student who have committed in such to such fee with us, and you have enrolled, and then you have not gotten your refund back of that 50,000, you can reach out to us. If you come across this live yourself, and then your money can be refunded to you. So it means that once you resume school 3 months after your enrollment, the money is refunded. So in the end of the day, the application is still free. So that is to help us to also maintain our own office, and then all that is our own credibility in terms of helping you to get your admission, or assisting you with your, because I also discovered that students actually stick, or clients actually sticks to where they make payments. For students that normally have up to four, 3, 2, 4 applications somewhere, it is the place where they make payment, that is the place they normally stick to. So, and that is why we have instituted that. So for most places, you will go, they will not refund that payment, but we are refunding yours. So making it a free application still in the end. So for the visa processing, for if there is any charges for non-clients, or people are not going to partner school, or different this thing, you will be made known on that level. And then as well, there are several uh, stages where there are several services where you can access without you paying also for visa as well currently. So, and then if you'll be making any payment at all, you will be made to know ahead of time, so that even if you want to make other alternatives for yourself, like we don't force people to access our service at any of the points. So you have the right, your own decisions as well. So we make that is one thing with us. We make sure that you are able to make your own decision, to either submit your visa yourself, or we do the submission for you. So irrespective of what your decision is, we do that. Then people that are not students, they are not that are just coming to access visa application, definitely you should know that if you're coming to us for just visa application, you're not a student, maybe you're coming for visit visa, tourist visa, or spousal visa, or even employment visa, if you already have a job, but we are not getting job for anybody. So that definitely have charges, its own charges. Yeah, so you will be expected to. It's not free of visa, so that, because I know we did free visa session the other time, advice, with the University of Westminster and Alexander College, when we are having a live with them. So, but then that was that for that particular day, because I know that a lot of people continue to call in, saying, "Oh, are we processing free visa for people? They want us to process. Are we, Nelly, is there anywhere they process visa free for people?"
No,
No,
I
if
don't
you're
think
still there,
so.
okay. So
Uh,
as in,
Processing of
yes,
visas are
yes,
paid
then you
for.
just go
It's a
there.
paid
It's visa
service.
you want to go and do this. So, visa you want to go and do there. You are not doing any other thing, like, okay, maybe study. Then you just want to do this, and you said they
Mm.
should do it for you for free. It's not. It doesn't work that way. So, but then yeah, we have our own charges for those ones as well, and it's not compulsory, because you are entitled to own decisions yourself. So if you for most people that have used us and they see our service, even at visa stages, most of them normally still stay and then make the commitment. But then, if you're just coming for that alone, visa service alone, it has its charges. It's not free, please. Okay. Now, that being said, so Nelly, would you like to give a shout? You have already done a bit of shout out
Yeah,
earlier.
I want to quickly also say one or two things to other things that I do. Also,
Yeah.
a video creator on Facebook. Please, guys, follow my page. Share my page is Nelly Nelza Okafor on Facebook. Follow my page. Share, comment, give me stars. Click or hit on the star button. Stars make me communicate better. So follow my page on Facebook and all my social media platforms. Also on TikTok is Nelly Nelza and on Instagram is Nelly Nelza. Follow my page, share my videos, comment, and also encourage us with the gifts, the stars, and all that. We will be very, very grateful. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I will not take every of your comments, your follow for granted. God bless you. I love you, and God loves you most. Thank you so much, guys.
All right. You see, Nelly is good with this thing. Uh, so Well, we hardly request for this, but then because Nelly have already said it, asking you to requesting you to follow her, so we will also request as well. Follow K Global Consulting, all right, on our Facebook page, Instagram, and then other social media handles. So we appreciate it. All right. So with this now, we've come to the end of our live today. So thank you so much, Nelly, for coming on this live, and thank you,
Thank you
viewers,
very much,
for
Care Global
staying.
Consulting, for this opportunity. We are grateful and we wish to do more of this more often.
All right. Thank you. So from
Yes.
here, from me and Nelly, and then from all of us, bye bye for now. Bye.
Bye. Love you.